The ripple effects of the COVID pandemic have affected so many parts of our lives, and Michigan's foster care system is no exception. We're told fewer and fewer people are stepping up to help children in crisis because so many families are already in crisis themselves. Paula Tutman joins us from Oakland County with a close look at the need and the solution. Paula.
Hi, Karen. Hi, everybody. I want you to take a gander at this yard I'm standing in. There's so much to love about it. There are toys scattered all around. Take a look over here. There's actually a bunny inside that hutch, and the in-ground trampoline, surefire way of knowing this is the home of a family. Family homes look so different. Right now in the state of Michigan, there are no fewer than 11,000 children in desperate need of a family, and they don't care what it looks like. The very nature of fostering is a child is in crisis and has to be removed from parents for any number of reasons, period. But the needs of that child don't stop just because there's family trauma. Before the pandemic, Samaritas, a social services agency with a wide range of programs, was only placing 20 to 25% of children who needed a safe temporary home environment. Today, that number has dropped to only 13%. That means right now, 87% of children in the Samaritas foster care system do not have families to shepherd them at the most difficult times in their lives.
Or we need individuals who are open to accepting children into their home that are kind of like our highest needs. So this includes children over the age of 6.
It's not necessarily that more children are coming into the system, but the state of affairs is that fewer homes are being made available.
What COVID did to our entire community, which is just kind of not provide us any type of consistency or stability.
Michelle Calloway and her husband have been fostering children for more than 40 years.
Approximately 100 children have come through our home.
She will tell you it hasn't been easy, but it has been rewarding.
Every person deserves love, especially children. It is a birthright. There's always something someone can do.
And Sarah Jonas and her husband fostered newborn twins with special needs.
Like as soon as they came into our home, we knew. Like we just fell in love with them instantly. That first night was a little challenging because I was like twins. We had only wanted one at a time, but we just knew that these children needed a home and you can't separate twins. You know, siblings are bonded to each other.
A year later, they adopted them. They now have 5 children in this home. It is chaotic, crazy, confounding, and celebrated at every level.
I think the greatest thing is to talk to people who have fostered, do some research. There's this movie, The Instant Family. That movie is fantastic in helping you kind of see what life is like with fostering. But I think the greatest thing is talking to other people who have fostered.
Yeah, so keep in mind, fostering and adoption are not synonymous. When that happens, it is absolutely wonderful, but a lot of the energy is really put on reunifying the family, and so they really need temporary shelter, people to be temporary families for these children. They're really hoping that somebody with a kernel of care or even interest will at least explore it so that agencies, so they can contact agencies, and maybe that can grow into a seed or something called foster parenting. Karen?
Thank you so much, Paula.